All is one. P.A. Finley, Anonymous, TheUniVerse, coming at you live on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon, 3 p.m., January 9th, 2021, California, Bay Area, USA. Hi to the whole world, the whole planet, the solar system, the galaxy, the universe. Hi, everywhere, anything, all of it. Yes. Hey, horsey. Hey, horsey. Sending out an atomic mushroom cloud explosion of love all across the globe. When do we not need that, right? Okay? Hugging on, embracing, enveloping everything, everyone in it, on it, and around it. At the same time, we're going to go ahead and give Mother Earth that claw squeeze hug. Yay, Mother Earth. Woohoo, yay. The original Big Mama. Love you so much. Thank you so much for what you're doing, done, and will do. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Sending out my triple daps. This got to be part 10, the biggest picture. So, go ahead and send out them daps, that single, that double, and that triple. Y'all know what time that is, man. That's the listeners, viewers, all-in-allers, and soul models. Woohoo! Let's dive right into it because the last video, of course, my videos are ending. They're not completing. They're ending. Their endings are incomplete. They've been cut off. Okay? All right, so we're going to continue this one because I want to get into it. I want to close this out.
Who are you? Do you know who you are? Who are you? Do you know who you be? Who are you? Do you know the one you don't call? Who are you? Do you know the one you call me? Who are you? Do you know the soul inside you? Who are you? Do you know the spirit within? Who are you? Do you know where you're gonna go? Who are you? Do you know where you've been? Who are you? Do you know who you are? Who are you? Do you know who you be? Who are you? Do you know the one you don't call? Who are you? Do you know the one you call me?
So, now you see the two polarities. You see what's happening in the black, the white. You see how we couldn't have come together and sat back around the round table and said, let's unite species and let's mix and match and let's get this gray diamond going. We were too much. We Africans looked at the Caucasians, looked down upon the Caucasians. Like they were lesser than, and like they were, well, they was the first ones to be enslaved, by the way, but that's a whole nother story. The Caucasians allowed themselves to be enslaved so they can learn. It was all covert. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, now we can see that one had to take over the other. Now, the African had the power to take over the Caucasian, but the African, that wasn't the characteristic of an African. The African had the whole power of the whole universe. Could have snapped his finger and did everything like Thanos. It just took over the whole thing. It didn't have to be succumbed like that. It didn't have to be. Gods and goddesses mean gods and goddesses. So, but the African, that's not the characteristic. We don't take over like that. We don't take over. We don't. What is that? Okay, candy's from a baby. When it was time, it was time. One had to take over the other. That's all there is to it. That's the only way we was gonna mix and match. And the whites was created to do that. As it turns out, they was created to do that. Built to do. Made to do that. They're the only ones could do it. And ever since, they've been the only ones to do it. You see what I'm saying? They've been doing it ever since. It's what they do. Beast mode, the original beast modes. We got power, we got talent, power, strength, all that kind of stuff. They got theirs too. They ain't lacking. But so they was created to do that. So they was created to do that, and they did that, and here we are, because they did what they're supposed to do. They did what they was programmed to do. They did what they were set out to do, and we did what we was programmed to do, and we did what they, us, me, them, we. I'm starting to change up my language a little bit here. See, the beauty about what you guys are witnessing, you guys are watching me evolve right in front of your face. That's what this channel, I've been evolving the whole time. Growing, evolving. So now, see, this is reason why, this is purpose. Do you see how that, look, and then, because God, see, you gotta understand, humanity, remember, humanity is honed in experience. The one, God, the universe, consciousness, universal consciousness, however you want to call it. So, see, my question, the whole purpose of P.A. Finley, Anonymous, TheUniVerse, is to answer some questions. Dude, we can't keep going on with these questions being unanswered. You see what I'm saying? I can't keep on going on and on and on and on and not knowing what the heck I'm doing. That's the purpose. That's P.A. Finley. Answer questions. Age-old questions. Come on. To be or not to be. That is the question. To be and not to be. That is the answer. That's what I'm here for. Answer questions. How come the Africans got took out like that? From the top of the totem pole to the bottom. From the top to the bottom, bottom to the top. Hip hop, explaining it the whole time. You see, we need to know how did these guys come in and take over like that? How do we allow them to do that? This is why. It's the purpose, to create the African American race, to create the gray diamond. It had to be done, and it wasn't going. We wouldn't do it with two opposites. We not going. Look, the atom, proton, electron. They don't mess with each other. Now they stay in their lane. What makes you think we was going to unite? One had to take over the other. That's the only one. Smash. Why? Okay, so, but why? Why we had to do that? Why can the blacks be blacks and the whites be whites? Why even cross the lane like that? Because the one wanted to experience what the gray was. See, God already had the black and the white thing. Know what that is. Know what duality is. But what see, the one is one. All is one. But from that desire, the one wanted the two. And from the two, what does the two look like intertwined as one? See, it's all evolutionary. It's a growth, it's an expansion, it's thought, it's ideas, desires, wishes, dreams, one. That's what the one is doing. I know what this is now. What is that? I know what that that is now. What is this? I know what this is now. What is all? Just like us, just like humanity, just like all life does the same thing. Once it has one thing, it wants something else. Where do you think that comes from? I got the training wheels. I got the bicycle with the training. Yeah, I already know what that is. No training wheels? Let me see what that is. Take the training wheels off. Woohoo! I'm rolling with the bike too small. I want a bigger one. I don't want a bicycle. I want a motorcycle. I don't want a moped. I don't want a moped. I want a car. Where do you think we got that from? These are all the desires of one, wanting more, else, something, more, better growth, and that's what we are as humanity. More growth, next level. We've done this. We've done the war battle thing, kill, slash, you against me. We've done that. What about you and me? You with me? What is that going to do? How is that going to take us to another? Where are we going with that? Making humanity one body, different body parts, one body though. Consciously aware of this as we see one another. We know we're one. So there's the end of the battle, end of the war, end of all of that. We're ending that. We're uniting as one body because we're more powerful as one. We're greater as one, not conflicting one thing of the inside. How can we have so much disease? Question. Because we have been acting like a disease. Stop acting like a disease and we'll stop having a disease. How come there's so much war and conflict and hate? Because that's the process where we were at that time. Now we're evolving to something else. We're about to fly. The butterfly is coming out the cocoon and we're about to fly. Humanity. Showing the rest of the world how to experience the one. You see? So, and the African American, what is the purpose of the African American? What is the purpose of the Caucasian American? Because we're here now. We're in USA. I'm in the US. I know you're looking all over the globe. Okay, I get it. Now okay, now we know why, right? Black, white, gray. The one wanted to experience the gray, and it wasn't going to do it by playing around. Kumbaya at the round table. It knew it was two opposites. It's doing its own. Listen, it's setting up their own rules. It's all thought. It's all imagination. But what's better is doing it with a why and a purpose. It could just imagine it. Ding, gray, black, white, gray. Woohoo, done. Moving on, something else. And that might be the way it's being done, but from this point of view, this is how it's being done. This is how that imagination, black, white, gray, woo. But that's an eternity of time. And that one thought to the one, that's an eternity to us. And to the particle, the piece of the particle and the viewpoint of the beam of light. Remember, the sun is a beam of light from a bigger sun. that is the galaxy. And then, it's in nebulas and, dude, it's all micromanaged and infinite in both directions. From the micro to the macro. It's the same thing. It's the same stuff. Now, what's happening with the Great Diamond? Notice how everybody follows everything the African American does. Not the African, not the American, the African American. If first we unite ourselves, and then we unite with the Caucasian American, and put our differences aside and say we are one, we unite ourselves with our white and our Caucasian brothers and sisters in America. We give them the power to unite the rest of the Caucasian American behind our cause. You see, think about it. If we unite, the African American and Caucasian American unite, dude, that's going to encourage the rest of the world to unite. It's just because, first of all, they're going to do whatever we're doing. Anyway, what y'all doing? The African American unite with the what? The enemy, the mortal enemies, are now one. They're hanging out. They're chilling. It's good. Oh, they gonna, well, shoot, my problem with you, I need to squash that. I need to do what they doing. See, it's important for the African American to get this first. Allah. Because what we're going to have to do in order to unite with the Caucasian American, we're going to have to be on one accord. As divided as we are, we're going to have to make a way. Now we're getting to the point of the purpose of the African American, that video series. Now I'm pointing you to that video series. The purpose of the Caucasian American, that video, which is going to be kind of like coupled within that video series of the purpose of the African American. Both of that. The African American, the purpose, and the purpose of the Caucasian, both of those. Now I'm pointing you in that direction. Now you're ready for that video series and those videos. Because I'm closing this up, the biggest picture. I'm closing it up right now. I think you've had enough. I think I dunked you in. The mind of Anonymous. Dunked you in. I put you there. I put you right there. You're right there. I got no more. The stage is set. I know you guys are thinking, wait a minute, hold on. Especially to my brothers and sisters, African American brothers and sisters, the Great Diamond. I know y'all thinking, we got to unite. Dude, we can't unite on what's for dinner? What the heck are you talking about? Well, we'll find a way. Just like that woman. I got that video series of Farrakhan and Donahue. Not video series, but the video. Farrakhan and Donahue, like that lady who said, "Man, we gotta figure it out. We gotta make a way. We gotta make it happen. We can do it." She said, "I know we can." And here we are. It's 40 years later. Maybe we could do it a little bit less time than that. Maybe 10, 5, 10. Because time. It's time. All right, you guys, y'all know what time it is. Well, Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. A lot was said. I'm closing the video series, The Biggest Picture. I don't know, part 10. I don't know what this is. But I'll upload it and put it in order and see what to do. Forgive my videos for ending up, like I'm ending this one. I got that. Well, anyway, everything is in flux. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate your time. I really do. Time is energy. Time is money these days. Thank you. Appreciate you. Y'all know what time it is. Be beautiful as you are. Peace.
Who are you? Where you been? Who are you? Who are we? It's an age-old question. To be or not to be? That was the question. To be and not to be.